There are a lot of people out there who want to start a channel but don't exactly know how to get started. So if that's you and you're interested, here's a step-by-step guide of how to YouTube. Step 1. Get an idea. Most people usually don't get the best ideas by sitting around. The best ideas tend to come from inspiration. So read a book, listen to music, go outside. I usually get my best ideas by going for a walk and leaving myself to my own thoughts. Once an idea sparks, move on to step 2. Write it down. Literally write down everything and anything that comes to your mind. If you find something interesting, put it on paper. If you start questioning something, go more in depth with it and record your thoughts. One of my #1 rules is never assume that you will ever remember something. Ever. Even if you think you don't need to write it down, trust me, you need to write it down. Now if you've managed to get this far, congrats, you're on to step 3. Find a location. Most YouTubers are vloggers and usually have a certain place where they film most of their videos. You want a place that is unique for you, a place that will always be familiar to your viewers. Filming in front of a plain wall can be good because then the viewer will be focused on you. But sometimes it's better to decorate a corner of your room and make it a little more interesting. I like to film in front of this wall in my room that's decorated with a ton of my drawings and some pictures of California. I feel that represents me, and by now it's pretty much what my viewers are used to. Next up is step 4. Get a camera. A lot of people think that video quality is all that really matters when it comes to YouTube. People assume that if they use their webcam or a camera that isn't a DSLR, then people won't want to watch them, but that's not true at all. If you're genuinely funny or interesting, you will gain an audience whether you use a webcam, a phone, a DSLR, or anything in between. I mean, nearly half the videos on my channel were filmed on my iPhone, and a lot were filmed on a crappy old camcorder. But in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter what you film on. Which leads me to step 5. Actually filming your video. Depending on what kind of videos you want to make, there are different film styles to work with. If you're vlogging, you might want to mount your camera on a tripod and just start talking. If you want to try and take a more creative approach to it, then try to write a monologue to overlay in the background and film some shots that are more interesting and on the artistic side of things. When you've got everything filmed, you can move on to step 6, editing. This part is kind of self-explanatory. You put your video together, add some effects, maybe an outro, and put the finishing touches on it to turn it into the visual that you pictured in your head way back when. And then you can start the 7th and final step, uploading. Let me just warn you that this could take anywhere between 2 minutes and 2 years depending on how much your Wi-Fi likes you. But once that's done, congrats! You've successfully created and uploaded a YouTube video. Now start working on your next one.